elephant.
Good afternoon. Welcome back. We're back. We're in 2021. We're here. It's amazing. Wow. How you all doing? First of all, let me start this off by saying I wish every single one of you watching this live or watching the replay a very, very prosperous 2021. And that's all I can honestly say about 2021, because I somehow don't think it's gonna be much better than 2020. Unfortunately, our government has catfished us with promises of a vaccine, and that's just not likely to happen anytime soon, based on the Zoom session that we were given last night. I'm not holding my breath about 2021. I'm really not. That's it. So I just want to know, did everybody shout Jumanji at midnight on Thursday? Because, just checking. Hello, Gentle. Always first. Well, most of the time, she's first. Hello, Melpit, and hello, Mr. Punisher. Welcome, everybody. Right, there's 14 of you watching. How many likes do we have on this video so far? Behave says, we are in a downward spiral. SA citizens won't see the light of day till post 2024 at the earliest. Fuck, that's even more negative than I am. You know what I'm really just hoping for is that, we get to, 10 million infections overall, and the government's just like, yeah, that's good enough. Okay, we're not seeing a consistent 14,000 daily infections, or whatever their scare tactics are. And we get, we just, so the world starts going back to normal, maybe, like they did after swine flu. That is actually a video that I have forgotten to go back and watch. Panda interviewed a doctor that was pretty much sidelined over the whole swine flu scandal thing. And I really want to give that a watch eventually. COVID-21 Solutions, welcome, says they held a candlelit vigil for democracy on Thursday. I think that's a good position to take. Light a candle for democracy. Sorry. You left your stuff in my back. It's okay. I don't have a candle to light, but I have a torch that I have no idea how to turn on, so I don't actually know why we have it. But yeah. As you can see, I put all the Christmas decorations away. The sign. Has a new message. Anti-Marxist said, A is greeting in the normal fashion of an elbow cough. Welcome. Gordon Dallas asks how... Sorry. Labradonkey is having a conversation with the neighborhood. How reliable are Panda? I've heard a lot of trash talk about them. You are going to hear a lot of trash talk about Panda in the mainstream media because they don't follow the mainstream media line. They don't follow government in general line. They don't, for the most part, follow the WHO's line. However, what I can tell you is they are a group of independent scientists, and by scientists I mean actuarial science as well. Not necessarily doctors or epidemiologists or anything like that. They're actual professionals in various different fields that look at the numbers and things like that. And if there's one thing 2020 taught me, which I already kind of knew, but it really just drove that message home, was that any professionals, scientists or whatever, that are talking on behalf of a centralized movement like the WHO, or like we have a heavily centralized government here with our undemocratically appointed National Coronavirus Command Council, anything that's hyper centralized like that, I tend to not trust it. So I would put my faith in organizations that are decentralized and are really looking at the science. So that is what I think of Panda. Give it a look-see. They do have a YouTube channel. They're actually at nearly 1,000 subscribers, so go do a search for them. Give them a follow on Twitter. Follow Nick Hudson and all of the professionals that have joined them, and make your decision from there. But that is my personal opinion of them. My sign. Everybody loves my sign. And whatever mainstream media says, do the opposite. There we go. Simslayer, very cool name. It's like full on trolling. I do believe I addressed this. They do have a YouTube channel. If we get a bit of lull in conversation, then I will physically go and search for that and post it in the comments, because my mods are not here today. Well, Gentle is here, but she's busy packing, so it is pretty hot in Joburg too. We had a bit of a reprieve late New Year's Day, but it's back now. I have a lot of new people in the comments, and I really appreciate that you guys are here. There's also a lot more watching than are actually commenting. So I'm just going to take this opportunity to ask you to please like the video and to please subscribe to my channel. I talk about things liberty related every single day, live at 15:45. Why? Because it rhymes? No, actually because it's just the time that suits my family. And I can normally be wrapped up before Ramon goes live at 5. So, thank you for being here, everybody that's new. And please do subscribe and ring the notification bell, and you can join us for conversations about liberty. Definitely looking at a good guest lineup for this year. And I'm not going anywhere. I'm a little old lady on YouTube with too much time on her hands, so here I am. I don't actually have that much time on my hands, but I'm passionate about this, so I'll keep doing it. Eustace is watching us on Facebook. Yes, I trimalcast, guys. I trimalcast. I stream this at the same time to Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Okay, that's probably going to change. But yeah, so don't forget to go and watch us over there if you want to. Eustace is saying media are not allowed to talk to Panda. Of course you will hear trash talk. Okay, because they don't toe the government line. So there you go. ST Blade? Is that how you pronounce your name? I see the report newspaper reporting on a third and fourth wave still to come. Mainstream media is pushing a new scare everyone agenda. Absolutely. Yeah. Look, there are going to be third and fourth waves. There's always, like, you just can't avoid it. Okay, there's going to be third and fourth waves. There's going to be huge issue. You know, the viruses mutate every time they change hosts. They change a little bit more. Like, yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say except that it is all just scaremongering. I'm not a COVID denialist. For all of you here that are new, I'm not a COVID denialist. I'm not. I do believe that it is a serious disease for some people. I do believe that lockdowns don't work to curb the rate of infection. And I do believe that everybody should have the right to choose whether they want to shelter at home because they're scared or have comorbidities, so they're legitimately scared, or if they just want to go out and live their life and get on with it. You know, let it be our choice. You're welcome, Gordon. Beaver's Babe, good afternoon. Thank you, Mr. Punisher. Pandata.org. No, thank you. I really appreciate it. I mean, I only made you a moderator because I was sick of people cloning you on my channel, because you've been a long-time supporter of the show ever since I did the fishing stream, which was my first ever stream on this channel. So yeah, you're a long-time supporter, and I only made you moderator because I didn't want you to be cloned. So don't stress too much about it. I will find it as soon as I get a gap. Unfortunately, sometimes it is a little bit hard to find the channels that you are not subscribed to. And also, obviously, because they speak against the WHO, the YouTube algorithm does tend to just suppress them a tiny bit. It's probably why, even though I've been doing this channel since June, I still only have 300 and odd subscribers, which I appreciate, but I really would like to see some exponential growth this year. I'm just scrolling through my subscription list looking for Panda for you guys. There we go. I found the channel. I am copying the link and I am pasting it in the comments. So there we go. Okay. It's taking a while to post because it's posting to 3 platforms. A colleague took me on today because I'm not wearing a mask. I have not since October. I told my exec that I'm not playing along. Told me to set up a schedule so we are not in the office on the same day. There we go. That's a way around it. Oh, you did find it. Never mind. Now it's also across on Facebook and Twitch. So we'll just see. This is a tough one. No, I don't. I don't. Sorry, that's a bit loud. One of the great things that came out of 2020 is that my husband gets to work from home a lot of the time. So we kind of just deal with these interruptions as they come up. Legalization of drugs. No, I don't agree with it. And the reason why I don't agree with the full legalization of drugs is because there needs to be some sort of control in place. Like with pharmaceuticals, we have controls in place where doctors, there's different schedules of drugs. And depending on where they are on that schedule, depends on whether you can just walk into your local pharmacy and get it off the shelf, or if you have to go to the counter and ask for it over the counter, or whether you actually have to have a prescription from your doctor. And then beyond that, they're even more controlled in terms of, like codeine, because it can kill you, and it's a very, it can also be abused. So it's a highly controlled drug. I do believe that there need to be controls in place for these sorts of things. I know that a lot of people are going to come at me and say, no, but weed is like the miracle drug, and it doesn't do any harm, and blah blah blah. And I'm sorry, I'm going to call bullshit on that, because I have seen it with my own eyes. Young adults that were addicted to weed from the age of 13, and they overused it. Yes, you can get addicted to weed. Don't argue with me about it. You can get addicted to weed. They overused weed, and they messed up their brains. They are not fully functioning adults because their brains do not work completely properly, because they used weed and they overused weed from a very young age. Okay, so that is my argument because of the stories of addiction in my own family, and what I have seen because of family that works with addicts. No, I do not agree with it. But that's my personal opinion. And I'm just a little old lady on YouTube trying to talk about liberty. So take it from whence it comes. Okay? Cool. I'm pretty much on the fence about decriminalization of drug use as well. So I'm not gonna go there. Hello, Lloyd Houston. Hard to find me, just saying. Okay, did you come over from Ramon? Because I commented there and then he told everybody to come and subscribe here. Yeah, I'm not a mod there, so I couldn't post a link, unfortunately. But thank you for searching for me and finding me. Yeah. The reason why I'm difficult to find on YouTube is because I don't parrot the mainstream narrative. So YouTube tends to suppress me, and also I haven't reached 1,000 subscribers yet. So once I hit 1,000 subscribers, apparently when I monetize and blah blah, then YouTube will say, okay, yeah, no, we like you because we can make money from our advertisers off of you, so yeah, we'll like promote your stuff more. Like, okay, sweet, hey. And yeah, just it's incredibly frustrating. So if you want to be able to find me, the first thing you can do is just like subscribe, like right now, like click that subscribe button down below, ring that notification bell. Although if you don't get a notification, I do go live at 15:45 every day, so there's that. Yeah, other than that, share the channel, share the message of liberty, and let's get it out there. I am the only woman in South Africa talking about these issues, the only one. So if you're looking for a female perspective, this is where you need to be. Okay. Pandemiologists say viruses don't come in waves. It is seasonal. Yes. The current rise in cases are because they run the PCR test up to 47 cycles versus the recommended 25 to 28, amplifying it 1,000 times more. Yeah, so they're actually like basically false positives. actually, if you think about it. Hello, Leanne Princess, wishing you an absolutely blessed 2021. Thank you. Portugal is the most successful case for the decriminalization of drugs. They once had the worst heroin problem in the world. I'm not qualified to talk on this topic. Rob Digan is. Rob Digan has studied this, also known as Umar Rabani. If you guys would really like, I can try and get him on and we can talk about the case for not decriminalizing drugs. Okay. We can make that happen if you guys are that interested in it. In the meantime, you can go look in my playlists for the show I did with Rob in September sometime. September, October. And there we spoke about morality versus liberty. So, yeah, but that got very heavy and very philosophical, and we didn't really talk much about drugs. But yeah. Total Nanny states staff can't even buy HTP5 over the counter anymore. I have no idea what that is, but thank you for being here, Russell. And I appreciate your commentary. Sorry, the comments jumped. Anyone who supports legalization of meth is out of his or her mind. I agree. There are drugs out there that are super, super harmful. Like, just no. Yeah, I have been known to call Big Pharma Big Harmer. All I'm saying is I do believe that having some measures of control in place are necessary. That's all I'm saying. I'm not old. I might not be old, but I'm definitely middle-aged. I've never known anyone who got truly messed up by smoking weed. Weed smokers are just really slack and lazy. No. Yeah, I met quite a few young, and when I say like young, I mean like 20-year-olds, who were totally messed up from it. If you overindulge in weed, when you're too young, when your brain is still developing, it's really not good. It's not good. So, and the very next comment is from Gordon saying, weed is detrimental to the developing brain. It doesn't have the same effect on a developed brain. Furthermore, you cannot get addicted to weed. You can get addicted to how it makes you feel. Yes. Thank you for correcting me on that. Absolutely, you get addicted to the way it makes you feel. And there is such a theory being thrown around, it has been thrown around for years, probably since the inception of Alcoholics Anonymous, that there is the disease of addiction. So if you are predisposed to becoming an addict because you have the disease of addiction, you're more likely to end up with a problem with any drugs. And I mean sleeping tablets. Sleeping tablets and pain pills are actually the biggest culprits here. Don't talk about drugs until you experience in family and community. Ask people from the Cape Flats if drugs should be illegal. They will say, hell yes. Yeah, Russell, like I've said, there are stories of addiction in my own family. And I have family members that work very, very closely in that community. And it is heartbreaking. So, yeah. There should be a legal age for weed and hemp and its uses as well as CBD and THC, but the legal age should be 25 plus. I couldn't agree more with this. I'll be absolutely honest. Things I've learned since I became a mother about the human brain not being fully developed until you're like 25 years old. Like, I fully agree that, we should be discouraging our kids from smoking, drinking, all of that stuff. Or at least not overindulging in those sorts of things until they're at least 25. Hello, Scott. Thank you for joining. How are you feeling? I know you have had a stomach virus, so hope that's getting better. I've done all of this already, Petsu Film Crew. Thank you. I have it in my channel description. I try to tag all of my videos, everything. I have done it all. I think we have bigger issues to talk about. Okay? Bring it up. Hello, Reactionary Opinions. Good to see you. Serotonin enhancer. What is that? CBD. The 5-HTP is a serotonin enhancer. Wait, I've heard of that. Isn't it in like all the Solal products and stuff like that? Can you seriously not buy that just like straight off the shelf or from Faithful to Nature anymore? Are you shitting me? Okay. Great. Thank you. Mr. Punisher has posted the live stream with Rob. As I say, we didn't really touch too much on the drug talk there. However, if it's something that you feel very strongly about, I don't mind talking to him again. I'll ask him on. 5-HTP is an amino acid found in bananas, chicken, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. It's a precursor for serotonin. Okay. Super bad drugs like bath salts, like anyone can get anywhere. Thank God I don't have a flicker problem. Oh gosh. No, I agree. People are letting their kids grow up far too quickly. But yeah. Oh. Good luck. I'm sorry. It sucks. I know. A few people close to me have been positive over the December period. However, they were young and healthy and fully recovered and did not infect a single one of their family members. So, yeah. Go figure. Hello, Tony. Jumanji. We forget talking about the most addictive and destructive drug in the world. I'm guilty. Started at 19. I'm 60 now. My biggest regret. No do-over. Are you talking about nicotine? Yeah, I do know about this. Unfortunately, because I set up the stream on StreamYard, it doesn't do it automatically like it does when you upload a video on YouTube. And I set the stream up late, and then I was watching Morning Shot and all of that, and I just didn't get around to putting the tags in. But most of my videos from pre-December have tags. December, I was like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's not that bad. Yeah, nicotine, super addictive. That's why I've got this thing in my hand most of the day. Got me off the ciggies. So, but it was also this. Like, it took me 3 years before this actually got me off. So yeah. But I appreciate your help. I do appreciate your help. So yeah, there's doing live streaming, and then there's channel admin, and like there's only one of me and 3 children and a house, and you know how it goes. So yeah, yes, it is more addictive than heroin and sugar. is another person who unfortunately did get the virus, but they survived. But yeah, they felt very poorly for a good couple of weeks. So just saying. And it's affecting different people differently as well. Like some people are getting just losing their taste of sense. That happens a lot here, people. Okay, I switch my words up a lot. It's like it's almost a brand thing for me. So if stuff like that bothers you, then don't watch me. But if stuff like that amuses you, because it amuses me, I mean, I've lived with it my whole life, then stay and like and subscribe. So yeah, a lot of people just lose their sense of taste and have no other symptoms, and some people are tired for weeks, months afterwards. There's people reporting headaches that won't go away and stuff like that. So yeah, I think it's tricky in a lot of cases, but it's also not deadly in a lot of cases. So yeah. Malpit found going from cigarettes to vaping easy. It took him just 2 weeks to stop smoking cigarettes. I haven't had a single cigarette since. Yeah, you see, I am the type of person that has to just quit. Like, yeah, it just like this tapering down or like switching between vaping and ciggies. No, I finished my box of cigarettes and moved on to vaping, and that was it. And let me tell you, that first week was hell. I missed smoking like you cannot believe. Now, I'm good. As long as I have this with me, I'm like, you can smoke next to me and I'll smell that tobacco smell and I'll be like, oh, I really don't miss stinking like that. And I'll just puff. And Tony's bragging about lighting a cigarette. Well, yeah. Caffeine is very addictive, yes. And the withdrawal from caffeine can be awful too. Talk about bad headaches. Yeah. I can get a course on Udemy that can teach me how to grow your YouTube channel. The courses are like 300. You know what? I'm just copying Ramon's formula. I'm just going to do a video every day at the same time and just watch it grow. And that I could do for free. No, there are videos all over YouTube telling you how to grow your YouTube channel, what you need to do, all of that stuff. And at the end of the day, what it comes down to is if people actually like my message. And if they like my message, they're going to share it and they're going to keep coming back here and they're going to engage in this community. Because ultimately what I want to do is I want to build a community of like-minded people, of Eleutherians, okay? I suppose because there's new people here, I really need to get into the name and what it means. But that is what I would like, is to just have this community of spreading the message that we deserve to live in liberty and that lockdowns curtail our liberties and that you don't just give up your liberties so easily and expect that the government's going to give them back to you so easily, because 2020 taught us that that ain't gonna happen. Okay? And normally I don't mute my words like that. So if you don't like swearing, you might not want to watch me either. Just saying. Let me address the comments and then I'll tell you guys where Eleutheria came from. My city of over 1 million is a ghost town. Looking at the live webcams the city shows. Yeah, I don't know where you are, Tony, but it's also still sort of holiday season. Sort of. Got myself a vape for Christmas. Problem is a cigarette tends to get to its end at a point, but you can suck on this thing continuously. Yeah, look, depending on the nicotine that you're using as well, you are going to crave nicotine. So you're going to be like And yeah, but it tapers off. Eventually it tapers off. So like, just don't buy a low nicotine juice. Get the highest one that you can handle with the taste, because the nicotine does change the taste. And yeah, go easy on yourself. If you really want to give up smoking and vaping is the cessation technique that you are using to do that, just go easy on yourself. That's all I can say. And like, every hour, like count down the hour. You know what app I also used is an app called Quit. I think it's called Quit. KWIT. It's available on App Store and Play Store. And every day that I felt like a cigarette, every moment that I felt like a cigarette, I would go and I'd open that app and it would tell me all of the stuff that was happening. Obviously, I never got unaddicted from nicotine because I found a nicotine replacement therapy. But like everything else, and I mean, I stopped using my asthma meds, guys. I stopped using my asthma meds. That says a lot for vaping. So, there we go. Smoking does make you smell really bad. Yeah, and I don't miss it. Although I do thank my friend for the 2 cigarettes she gave me in Cape Town, because I did enjoy them, but I didn't enjoy them enough to want more. So, thank you, friend, if you're still watching. Okay, what does Eleutheria mean? Eleutheria is the Greek word for freedom or liberty. And it's actually pronounced Eleutheria. However, I have anglicized it for purposes of my YouTube channel. And yeah, that is the name. How did Eleutheria come about? I was participating in a YouTube channel in May with 2 other women, and it just wasn't working out for me. So I left them, but a lot of people in the YouTube community were a bit disappointed, like other YouTubers were a bit disappointed that I'd left, because they really liked what I had to say. And I was like, well, maybe I'll do my own thing. And they were like, you have to. You have to do your own thing. And my husband agreed. He was like, no, you should do this. And so he was a huge part in encouraging me. And then the other person that was a huge part in encouraging me, and he actually designed my artwork for me for free. So big thanks to Joe Emilio. And I said to him, I just don't know what to call myself. Like, I don't know what name. And he suggested Lady Liberty. And I really liked that. I really, really did like Lady Liberty. The only trouble is, when you Google Lady Liberty, and if you hear the words Lady Liberty, you're going to think of the statue that's in New York, right? In New York City. So I decided to look more along the lines of like Greek mythology. Is there a Greek god of liberty? And there isn't. And so Eleutheria came about. And there we go. That's what it means. And that's why we try to talk about all things liberty on this channel. So, Behave says the worst thing about vaping is that when your sense of taste comes back, you can't stop eating because everything tastes so good. Yeah. And then those vape juices really start tasting way better too. Am I right? Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, stop smoking and get on the fucking treadmill. Because you're going to be consuming calories. How's the packing going, Gentle? Are you ready to hit the road? That's the end of the comments. So, what do you guys think of William Kize's vaccine rollout plan? That wasn't a fucking plan. Do you want to know what I thought of? I thought that was a parliamentary briefing Zoom session that basically told us we're fucked for 2021. because we're not going to be getting a vaccine until at least the second half of 2021, at which time it is flu season, aka COVID season, and we're only going to start rolling it out then. Right, okay. So, if liquor sales open up again sometime soon, I suggest you go and stock up, because I see a long, cold, hard, lonely winter in our futures. I'm just saying. Okay. YouTubers just need one video to go viral, even if it's 50 seconds, can be viewed millions of times. Biggest boost we can get is mega views. Hope my epic fail video I uploaded by mistake. You know, I've actually learned something about this going viral thing, and it actually doesn't help you in a lot of ways. Because sometimes you can go viral for the wrong thing. So I used to watch a YouTuber who went viral, her birth video went viral. And so she gained a lot of subscribers because of that birth video, because obviously people were passionate about natural water births, and she got a lot of views on the video, and obviously got a lot of advertising revenue and blah 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 blah. But then what happened after that was a phenomenon that even YouTube doesn't understand. So if a video of yours goes viral and you have like millions of views within the first few hours or days of it being uploaded, the YouTube algorithm then looks for you uploading something that does the same. So when it's a natural water birth video, you can't repeat that on a daily basis. But what can be repeated, and that's why there is so much of this content on YouTube and it's so annoying, is pranks. Or dropping shit and seeing how it breaks. Or driving over shit and seeing how it breaks. Or there's a lot of that, because it's stuff that you can repeat. And obviously people are, they're curious. They're naturally curious. They are curious about how it looks in slow motion to ride over your son's toy guitar or their dump truck or whatever. But they don't necessarily want to destroy their own shit. So they're going to watch that. And yeah, that's repeatable. So yes, you want to go viral, but you want to go viral for the right thing. Something that you can repeat. Me, I don't necessarily want to go viral because I know that's going to attract viewers that don't have the viewpoints that I want to convey through Eleutheria. So I'm really not bothered about going viral. What I'm bothered about is finding like-minded people, or starting to change people's minds and starting to make them realize that, Cyril isn't so great for locking down the country. And it's like what we're living through now maybe isn't the answer to get through this. And better preparation is the answer. So, there we go. If you have people like that in your circle or people whose minds you'd like to change, please share my channel, share my videos, and yeah. Gentle's taking a break from packing because it's making her bitchy. Yeah. That's probably the most stressful thing for me about going away as well, is because I'm petrified that I'll forget something, something important, like my charging block and my Kindle. 2 things I know I can't really live without, and yet I forgot them. I was 50 in my profile picture, by the way. I'm just grey hair now and a beard. Okay. Deliberately? Have you deliberately driven over your kids' toys and recorded it and then watched it in slow motion? I doubt it. What's up? At this? Do you want to take it? Oh no, why did this fall over? Yeah. Here you go. Don't forget, people. We troll everybody. Let's try it here. That behind the microphone. Hold on. That is the epic mouse pad that Gentle Inflatables had made for me. And what I will be doing is I will every so often be swapping it out with my femme fatale one that I got from Laura, femme fatale. So every now and then you'll see this one on the shelf because I'll be using the Eleutheria one and vice versa. So but yeah, I really like this because the Eleutheria background can be very difficult to print because of how it grades. I'm going to quickly remove myself from stream so you can see it on my background. So because of how their color grades, it can be really difficult to print. But they did a very good job. And I do love that. So thank you, Gentle. Yeah, guys, Gentle's not moving house. She's just escaping to a secret location that I'm aware of, so I don't know how secret it actually is. Right. I want to check on YouTube how we're doing as insofar as likes. Oh wow, guys, thank you. My subscribers has jumped quite a bit. Thank you, all of you new people that are here today and have subscribed. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And I hope I don't let you down. All right. There's 24 of you watching and there's only 18 likes. Can we get that up a little bit, please? Righto. Oh, Tony is from Alberta, Canada. How is lockdown there? Because I believe that Ottawa is a little bit stupid. So, and yeah, we have family in the Greater Toronto area as well. So I'm wondering how that's going. Yes. I can't like it twice. I know that sucks, eh? It really sucks that you can't like it twice. Or if you have like I have 3 different accounts because I have a... Thank you, my boy. You're done. Oh, look at that. That's very cool. Thank you. I'm going to put it up here. 5-year-old people. 5-year-old. Thank you. Ghost town, deadly silence. So people just staying home. Gentle Inflatables is bringing up an old inside joke from this channel. Hello, Batty Bat. Welcome. I appreciate your support for the resistance. And I appreciate you subscribing, if you haven't done so already. And liking the video, please. So, Gentle brings this up. One Sunday, I knew that I had to stream. I didn't really have anything to talk about. And this corner looked vastly different to how it looks at the moment. And I just wanted to tidy it up. And part of that tidying up was a whole bunch of old clothes that were either ripped or faded or stained or in other ways destroyed and just not fit for being worn anymore. I wanted to cut them up and stuff them in a pillow. Apparently my volume's very low. My gain is on full, so I think it might be your device. I wanted to cut up these items of clothing and put them in a pillow, because pillow stuffing, a pillow that I had crocheted, by the way. And pillow stuffing is really freaking expensive. So I sat and I cut up my husband's old work shirts that were not fit for him to wear anymore. And it became a bit of an inside joke on this channel for months afterwards, like months, about how I would steal my husband's shirts and cut them up and stuff them in pillows, because I apparently had a compulsion for crocheting pillows, and then I wanted to stuff them, so I would steal his clothes. And none of that is true. So, yeah. Anyway, now Gentle's telling everybody about my scissor collection, which kind of makes me look a little bit like a serial killer. Because yes, I have a lot of scissors hanging on hooks at the bottom of the shelf behind me. So I'm going to step aside and probably move the camera a bit closer so that you can see them all. And that's as close as I can get the camera because of the USB cable. The orange what, baby? I'm sure they did. So, why do I have so many scissors? And why are they so well organized? Well, Eleutheria scissor hands, that's so cool. I actually quite like the sound of that. Well, the reason why I have so many scissors and is I promise your shirts are safe. I promise. I don't cut up decent shirts. Betty Beth is very disturbing. I like it. Okay, so along with the scissors, I'm sure you noticed that there's an overlocker machine there. There's a sewing machine on the desk over here. My camera is not cooperating and staying where it should. This is why I should never pick it up. Stay. Um, I sew as a hobby. I haven't done much sewing for a while. I need to get back into that because I really do enjoy creating garments out of little bits of fabric that when you cut them and put them together just right, they fit you just right, like nothing you have ever bought in the shop. And yeah, you can make like one of a kind items, and if you're looking for something specific. So yes, that's why I enjoy that. I'm also the type of person that needs a creative outlet. So yeah. And then that's also why I crochet, because on winter nights it's not that comfortable to sit in the lounge and sew, but it is comfortable to snuggle on the bed and crochet a blanket. So I enjoy doing that. Actually, my camera is standing in a mug full of crochet hooks right now. So, you know, if you don't believe me, I'm not going to take them all out because then the camera won't stand properly anymore. But there, I just pulled one out. There we go. Scissors are very good for dart practice on the, don't talk about dart practice because then my children start doing things, and yeah, I look psycho. I kind of do, with so many scissors and blades and rotary blades and stuff hanging all in one place. What stream was funny? We have a lot of fun here, guys. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm very real. And sometimes my children interrupt me whilst I'm streaming. And, yeah, I just roll with it because that's who I am. I'm a stay-at-home homeschooling mom to 3 children. And sometimes they need me. And they don't care that I'm live streaming on YouTube. They need me. So, yeah. Yeah, we do all need to have a laugh and a giggle these days. Absolutely. And I tend to make quite a fool of myself on this channel. Pretty much on a daily basis. Yeah. The one, I only saw that now. You shared a link. What link did you share? No, that was not funny. That was not funny. No. That one was really not funny. Please don't go watch that. Please don't go watch that. I don't know why I decided to try that. I was obviously feeling very low on topics to talk about, and people kept on bringing it up, and so I decided to just do it. And yeah, luckily it has never come up on this channel again. Everybody decided that that was not a good thing to talk about on this channel or any other channel ever again. No, General, why did you share that one? What the hell is wrong with you? No, that was horrible. Yes, the handy hint stream was very cool. That was your idea, so thank you for that. Yeah, we've had fun. We've had fun. Yeah, and yeah, and we've had serious discussions as well. I mean, I had Ernst van Sale, Conscious Caracal on. I had Rob Digan. all of the streams with Drunk Questioner, I've done 3 streams with Drunk Questioner now. He's just such an amazing person. They've all been fun, but they've been edutainment as well. So those are great. I actually think what I'm going to do is because all of my live streams, or most of them, not all of the recent ones, are added to a, yes, it was your idea, Gentle. All of my live streams are added to a playlist called live streams. And if you go to that playlist on my channel homepage, you will be able to watch every single live stream in chronological order ever since this channel started, if you're so inclined. But I think there's also an interviews, there's a separate list for interviews. So if you're interested just when I have guests, you can go and look at that playlist. There is also a list of clips where I've clipped some of the long form live streams to get just the pertinent information out in a bite-sized video you can consume in 10 minutes or less. I try to keep it to 10 minutes. It's really hard to edit a good interview down to 10 minutes, like super hard. Especially when it's someone like Chris Wyatt. Who else? Conscious Caracal. Yeah, it can be hard. But I think what I will do is I can create another 2 lists, another 2 playlists. So one can be viewers' favorites. So you guys can message me on Telegram, in the Telegram group. Yes, we have a Telegram group. What your favorite live stream was. So I can have a viewer's favorite live stream, and then I can have a favorite of my live streams. And trust me, ASMR is not going to be on there. No. The thing about doing a live stream with Yanni on tech is, how does that relate to liberty? How does technology help us find liberty? And I also don't want to... Dog, you're hairless. You shouldn't be coughing up hairballs. Are you okay? Oh, it's hiccups. Okay. Sorry. I also don't want to detract from the shows that Yanni already has with... Sorry, that's the hairless dog coughing up a hairball. He does the Tech Tuesday on Joe Emilio's channel every second week. I don't have a cat. I have huge respect for the Colonel as well. So yeah, it's a bit difficult to do like just a tech talk with Yanni. What we can do is we can do like just another fun talk. I'm considering reinstating Friday Fun. So yeah, Yanni and his dogs. How are we going to stream with Yanni and his dogs? I just don't see that happening. They're very cute. Very, very cute. Freaky, are you okay? This dog is deaf. Like, so deaf. Freaky. Oh. Okay, Nelson can hear. And Nelson was lying the other side of the table by Daddy. And because he heard me snapping my fingers, he's now here and he's getting loves. Yes, but it's not very often that Nelson comes and sits in my corner. Hey, no. He's Daddy's dog. Are you trying suggestions? No, I get it. I get it. Thank you. Thank you. Carter. Yeah, my dog is a bit like Carter in that if he hears howling or an ice cream truck, then he starts howling. So if I'm watching Ronaldo and he brings Carter on, I either have to close it, or if I'm wearing headphones, then it's okay. So yeah. And now, just like that, Nelson's gone back to daddy because he doesn't really care much for mom. Headline news stream was lacquer, especially for those who don't get to read the news. Yeah. Unfortunately, news has been a bit thin, with it being December and everything. There's not really much going on. And internationally, it's all just dominated by scaremongering, COVID, second wave, South African strain. I just can't be bothered with it. Or else the election was stolen from Trump, or Biden is the president-elect. And yeah, I'm a bit over that too. So yeah, that's why the news headline show didn't happen for a while. I'm really sorry that you miss your dog, Tony. They do climb into your heart, and it's like losing a child. I know. So I'm sorry. Anywho, I've gone for over an hour, which is unbelievable, because I am out of practice. I did take time off in December. I wasn't intending to, but you know, my husband was on leave, and I just liked that totally chilled feeling of creating a staycation. So like where you've got like absolutely no responsibilities to answer to, except for keeping your kids alive, which obviously is a massive responsibility. But like, you know, that, oh crap, you know, it's 3:15 and I haven't set up a stream yet, or gosh, what am I gonna talk about today? And like having to do research, and like just like that feeling of a crunch when my husband didn't have that feeling of a crunch because he was on leave. So he was like in his workshop and like popping out to the shops at like 2:00 in the afternoon instead of at like rush hour or first thing, or you know, it's like, and you know, that whole like, oh, what are we gonna have for dinner? Oh, I don't know. What about like just a quiche and salad, or like totally chilled, not much of a routine. I really, really enjoyed that sort of staycation vibe. I hope it was a bit of a staycation vibe for him. He has headphones on, so he doesn't know that I'm asking him a question. But I enjoyed it. It was relaxing, and yeah. So that's why I was MIA for basically 2.5 weeks. But I'm back now. We're going to go daily every single day, and I'm also going to be uploading short videos because that's what I'd like to do, to start getting a little bit more growth on YouTube. But yeah, thank you everybody for being here. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Thank you to Ramon for the shout out on his stream. Like, I actually like the early stream. Like, you do that a little bit more. That would be cool. Because it really helps. So thank you. And thanks for everybody that headed over from his show. Despite not having a link, you still found it, and you're here, and you subscribed, and you've interacted, and it's been awesome. So thank you. I'll catch you guys tomorrow, and we'll actually start bringing you some decent shows from tomorrow. Everybody's saying goodbye in the comments, so I'm not going to show them on screen. Everybody, this has been Eleutheria, enlightening South Africa through liberty. Remember, it's a crazy, crazy world out there, so stay safe if you can, or as best as you can, and don't wear a mask if you don't have to, which is probably a line I'm going to have to drop, seeing as we have a proper mask mandate here now. So yeah, but you know what, if you're walking in a street, don't wear a mask unless a cop drives past you and tells you to put on a mask. Then put on a mask, okay? But otherwise, don't wear a mask. if you're walking in the street. Anyway, have a good one, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.